guys, I wanted to do something different and swatch all of my cream blushes. I have so many blushes. This is about, I don't even know, a third of my blushes are all cream. And yeah, so I wanted to swatch them all and go through them and kind of inventory it. So if you are interested in cream blush, you want to see some swatches, continue watching. If you're new to my channel, my name is Sam. Hi. And I make beauty videos. I'm a mom of 3 and a makeup enthusiast. And yeah, I don't take myself too seriously, and neither should you. So let's get started. I'm going to try to do these in category of brand. I think that's going to be the easiest way. I just kind of dumped them out of my drawer. And here we go. We'll swatch like some of my older ones first. And I'm going to include in here like liquids, creams, like jelly, balmy ones, and putty ones, because I think people look at these as all cream, even though they're not all technically cream. So yes, let's try that. Some of my older ones, let's see. Oh my goodness, there's just so many. I can't even believe I have this many. Trying to think of like all the ones I had before like 2020 even. So this one is the Hans Skincare Cosmetics. I think I got this, it's Coral Hibiscus on Amazon a super long time ago. Actually, I think I'm going to swatch them on my wrist. This is what she looks like. She's kind of like, I don't have Nars Orgasm, but it's the vibe that I think Nars Orgasm is. I'm going to actually zoom you in. No, I'm not. I'm going to leave it like that. I'll just bring myself closer when I need to. This is what she looks like. She's cute. It's not my favorite just because I just feel like it's not as glowy as I would love. I think that's exactly the reason why it's not my favorite. I also have this ColourPop stick blush stick. I had a couple of these a long time ago. This is the one that I have now. Actually, I might have another one. I had some that I had given my daughter, and then she recently put them back in my drawer. So I think there might be another one somewhere floating around, but this is 25-8. Yeah, that's what it's called. This is really beautiful formula. It glides on really nicely and it's easy to blend out, but I just don't feel like it has the longevity, but that's probably because it's a little bit more glowy. And yeah, that's what she looks like. Then we have Honest Beauty, I think is like one of my oldest ones. This is Rose Pink, and I think I purchased this on Amazon as well. Beautiful, beautiful formula, super long wearing, and just a gorgeous pink color. It looks good on me no matter what my skin tone is. Then we have these two Physician Stick, multicolor stick, like blushes. They have SPF. I have Natural Rose and Warm Coral. Let's do Warm Coral first. And these are kind of, people call these a dupes for the Nudestix. I kind of agree. These are very beautiful, matte, long wearing, pigmented, as you can tell, for cream. They don't fit, you know, blend out to nothing. We'll just keep it pretty drugstore for now. This is the Physician Formula Elixir blush, and this is in, what is it, Apricot? Yeah, Apricot Glow. This is a liquidy formula, you have to be careful. I would put it on your hand first before putting it to the face. But it's really gorgeous glow, beautiful color. It's not very long wearing, but just so pretty. As you can see, like that was only a little bit. I have so much more on my hand. So I don't recommend this putting this straight on the brush or right on your face. Then I also have this Nars liquid blush in Dolce Vita. This is old and I haven't used it in a really long time, so we're gonna shake it up. She's kind of messy, as you can see. There we go. But very pigmented and gorgeous. As you can see, she's very pigmented, so a little bit can go a long way. You really don't need very much of this stuff. But it's not as easy to use because of the fact that it's a liquid. Alright. Got that one off. We're going to do some more kind of liquidy one. These are the Flower Beauty blush bombs in cinnamon and bitten. So cinnamon is this like bronzy tone. It has like a bronzy orange tone to it. It's not my favorite color on my skin tone. I think if you're lighter, it looks better on you. On me, it just looks like a bronzer kind of almost instead of a blush. And then this is bitten. And you know what? After playing with the Nars one, this kind of reminds me, the formulation is quite similar to the Nars one. People compare this a lot to the, what are those? Glossier, you know, paints. I never had one of those, but the formulation is very similar to the Nars one. Then we have this NYX Sweet Cheeks cream. It's like a mousse, and I think you can use this on the lips and the face, but I never use it on my lips. It's a really beautiful product. It has a very soft, velvety, again, mousse texture, so advertised appropriately. It's a matte formula, so it is very long wearing. And this is what she looks like all blended out. Super beautiful. I know these are giant swatches, but I just feel like it gives you a better perception of what we got going on. And then I have a bunch of Nudestix. I'm going to clean these off so I can make room. All right. Okay, so this one is in the nude. This is actually one of my favorite everyday blushes. It's just easy to wear, goes with everything. It's like slightly peachy, and I have all the matte formulation ones because I'm not really into, I don't know. I do like the glowy ones, but I find that I have oily skin and they just tend not to last. This is in Beach Babe, which is more of a like mauve rose tone. Blend that a little so you can see what it would look like on the cheek. Then we have Salty Siren, which is definitely more of a peachy coral shade. Definitely a beautiful shade for like the springtime. And then my last one is Sunset Strip. And that's like a true rosy color. Those are the 4 Nudestix that I have. I have a little space here that I'm gonna just swatch this Natasha Denona Bloom palette. There's only 2 cream products in here. This is the Glow, I think. Yeah, the Glow cream, which is more of a highlighter for my skin tone. But if you're more fair skin, you might use this as a actual blush. And then this is the cream blush shade, which I just adore. It's a beautiful berry color with some gold sparkles reflect in there. All right, then I have the Natasha Denona Diamond and Blush. This is in, there's 2 versions. I have Citrus. I think the other one is Daria, and it's more of a pink color. I prefer the highlight in that one as opposed to this crazy gold, but it does look pretty on the skin. I just never tend to use it. And really, this is the only cream blush in this palette, so I will swatch that for you. And it's a very gorgeous springtime peach color. I love that. Then let's do some more recent one. These are the e.l.f. Putty blushes. This one is in Caribbean. This one reminded me offhand to the Natasha Denona palette, but it's not as good. It's a little bit more red tone. It's not my favorite because it pulls a little bit more red than berry. And then this one I think is Bali, but Bali. And this one is more of a terracotta color. And I thought this was going to be gorgeous, but I honestly, I'm not crazy about this formula. I feel like the colors don't pull out well, but it does remind me of Bitten. I'm sorry, Cinnamon from the Flower Bomb, but a matte version. So that's that one. Oh, my all-time favorite summer one is the Tower 28 in Golden Hour. And it's gross and linty because I use it. So, sorry. This is a really glowy, balmy one, but it has like such a really nice grip to it that it gives it longevity. And you wouldn't expect that because it's more of a balm texture, but it doesn't have a lot of slip, so. Then we have the Cosis. This is the Velvet Melon in the high intensity version because I wanted something pigmented, and supposedly these are the more pigmented versions. So this is a highlight here, and then this is the cream, so I'm just gonna swatch just the blush. It's very apricot-y and reminds me of this one, which we'll just go into these. These are the Rare Beauty, and this is the apricot shade. Obviously it's not the same, but they're very similar. And then we have the Nearly Mauve one. Ooh. Let's do the we're gonna get into the Fenty ones now. Since I have a lot of them, I went a little crazy when this release came out. This was the Fuego Flush. Alright, I didn't get that last one on film because my camera card filled up, so I'm just going to kind of swatch a little over it because it's not really showing up too much anyway. This is the Fuego Flush, which is really more of like a highlight on a darker skin tone, so I tend not to use that one. This one is Fenty Glow, which I got at Christmas. This was part of like a Christmas edition. It's more of a nude with some shimmer in it. This formula is nice. It's not my favorite. I don't know what it is. And they're all actually a little bit different. This is Poppin' Pink. Petal Poppin', sorry. Petal Poppin'. They're very sheer, which is good if you're not very comfortable. I love this one. This is probably my favorite one. Daiquiri Drip. I think that's what it's called. Let's see. Yep, Daiquiri Drip. And that's probably because it's the most pigmented. And then Summertime Wine. This is very used. This is, as you can tell, one of the ones I do like because it is more pigmented. And then all right, last but not least is Rose Latte, which is another one I love because again, it's more pigmented. Let's try that one more time. So these are all the Fenty ones. I'm gonna also add the Charlotte Tilbury at the end. This one is very, very balmy. I like this when I'm like wearing no makeup. Because it's such a thin, sheer formula, but it is really beautiful. All right, we're getting down to the end. These are the Patrick Ta cream blushes. They come with a cream and a powder. I'm only gonna swatch the cream. So this is Oh She's Different, which is like the mauve tone. And this is a very similar formula to, I think, the Charlotte Tilbury one. It's more sheer. And then this is She's So LA, which is the bronze shade. It's kind of similar to Rose Latte. It's like a cross between Rose Latte and Fenty Glow. And then this is Do We Know Her, which is the coral shade. Those are those swatched out. All right, so now we're gonna go into the Milani ones. This is Coral Crush. And Nude Kiss, which is my favorite. It kind of reminds me of the Honest Beauty one, if I'm being completely... So it's just a really good everyday. Then we have Blushing Berry, which I can imagine the summer is going to be one of my faves. And then Merlot Moment. Which these are really similar. It's a very subtle difference. So these are the Patrick Ta, and then these are the Milani. So you can see they're a little bit more pigmented. So I actually kind of like these, but I like that this comes with like the powder sheen you can put over it. So that's nice. All right, the last one. These are the Super Shock from ColourPop, and I have Too Cool for School and Count Me In. These have been hard for me because they're so hard to pick which one online is going to look good when you have a darker complexion. This reminds me of In the Nude, but just a little bit more toasty brown. When I reference In the Nude, I mean the Nudestix In the Nude. And then this is the Count Me In one, which is more rosy. I know it looks a little bit more bubblegum pink, but I feel like when it warms to the skin, it does look really good on me. And then these are the last two. This is the Sheglam in Torrid. It's supposed to be like a dupe for the Nars one, which I do not have. I'll take a clean finger, yeah. It's not really pigmented. You kind of have to really build it up, which I guess is good if you're a beginner, but if you're me, it does have some shimmer to it. I don't know if you can catch that. It's really, really pretty. It's just not like my first choice. Partially because of the glitters, partially because I have to keep building it up. I like to just do. And then last but not least, one of my favorite of all time. All right, and last but not least, one of my favorite of all time. This is the Rare Beauty liquid one in Love, which is like a terracotta red. Oh, so gorgeous. I never want to be without this. This is in her matte formula because I know that there's a glow one. Everybody loves that one as well. Beautiful. These are the last of my cream, liquid, putty, all the different texture blushes. Clean this off before I'm stained. Alright guys, this is all of it. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And until next time, love you guys. Bye.